Do you act like a cornered wolf and clam up when presented with a social skill difficulty? Or do you try to be friendly and make the other person feel comfortable? Are you a bad-tempered person who takes out his negativity on others because being nice feels like letting down your guard? Being nice is simple. It not only makes you desirable, but also makes you happier and more self-assured. Everyone enjoys spending time with kind people. They not only motivate others, but also assist people in feeling positive about themselves. They genuinely care about other people, their views, and their behavior. As the saying goes, it is nice to be important, but it is more important to be nice. Being nice to others is the best way to spread kindness and positivity. Everyone wants to be happy, and it is great to make someone's day better just by being nice to them. You can even change someone's life for the better by being nice to them. In this video, we are going to present you with 9 ways to become a nicer person, so you could bring out your positivity out and impact others' lives in a better way. Number 1. Be punctual. One essential trait that will make you a nicer person is punctuality. That shows that you are considerate of other people's time. It demonstrates your discipline, responsibility, dependability, and word-keeping skills. We shouldn't keep others waiting because nobody enjoys being kept waiting by a tardy person. We all occasionally encounter unforeseen emergencies that we are unable to avoid. In such circumstances, we should inform the other person as soon as possible, apologize for being late, and take all reasonable steps to avoid a repeat occurrence. Yet it's critical to keep in mind that providing weak justifications for being tardy just shows a lack of discipline on your part and disrespect for the other person. Number 2. Don't be critical. Being less critical of other people and situations is one method to develop into a nicer person. Always try to see the positive side of things and hold back on criticizing or expressing your unhappiness. There will always be things and people who we consider to be less than ideal, but repeatedly criticizing just serves to spread negativity. Enjoy the rain instead of whining about it. Try to see the goodness in someone else instead of being irritated by them, because everyone has wonderful qualities. Number 3. Make polite gestures. The way you behave politely and demonstrate your concern for other people through your actions and gestures is really important. Politeness is an aspect of being nice. When you meet someone, you could do a number of things, such as stand up and shake hands firmly, or hug and kiss when appropriate. Open the door for them to enter the room first. Hold the door open for the person behind you. Responding politely when others are being abrupt or disrespectful can help to change the course of the interaction. Little expressions of appreciation, like please and thank you, can go a long way in ordinary talks. Number 4. Be nice to yourself. Our self-talk and other aspects of how we treat ourselves influence how we treat others. In order to treat others nicely, we must treat ourselves nicely. Kindness originates from within, which needs to be emphasized again because it's such a key component of developing compassion for others. Being kind to yourself will help you to be a nicer person overall. Have kind thoughts about yourself and indulge in small pleasures like having a bubble bath or reading a good book to show yourself compassion. Number 5. Pay it forward. Paying it forward refers to the idea that after receiving a kind act, you should make an effort to pass it on to other people. Receiving a kind gesture and then making a strong effort to assist another person demonstrates your appreciation for both the giver and the recipient in the long run. That kind of stuff is exactly the kind that might inspire someone who is oppressed. According to Jones, you never know what others go through in their lives or what challenges they encounter. Paying for someone's meal can be a very meaningful way to support someone, even in tiny ways. Number 6. Make time for others. One of the finest gifts you can give to someone is your precious time to them. It will go a long way in demonstrating to people your genuine concern for them. It's simple to become preoccupied with thoughts of our own issues, pressures, and hectic schedules of our life. But being nice to people means that you are aware of the fact that everyone has their own issues, pressures, and commitments, and one should be present to help them and listen to them when they face any challenge or trouble in their life. We cannot always solve everyone's problem every time, so instead of that, we can be nice to them by just sitting next to them and listening to them and validate their feelings. Number 7. Stop being defensive. Don't set up barriers for anybody you encounter. Except if you have violated any law and take responsibility for that. Don't blame others. Be receptive to forming new friendships and enhancing current ones. If someone points out your valid weakness, it's better to ask them to elaborate their statement rather than getting frustrated. If you are confident in and in love with yourself, being criticized by someone will not seem like the end of the world to you. Try not to take criticism from others so personally, and refrain from acting hastily. After appreciating their viewpoint and fairly assessing it, move on. Number 8. Respect others. Respect is an important component of niceness. On certain topics, we all have our own unique perspectives, on which we might not always agree with others. Respecting other people's opinions, even if we don't share them, is one of the methods to become a nicer person. What makes this world intriguing and wonderful is its harmonious diversity. Lisa Steinsdone, a clinical psychologist, says, "Often if we can see from another person's point of view, it's much easier to be kind." Number 9. Don't give advice unless it is asked for. One way to be a nice person is to not give advice until it is asked. Many people are too quick to provide advice when it is not necessary. Everybody has their own way of performing things in their own unique way, and that diversity needs to be respected. It is best to give advice when requested and provide them in an honest way. Hope this helps you to understand how to become a genuinely nice person. Being your authentic self is actually made simpler by being a nicer person. Spend some time today working on one or more aspects of becoming a nicer person and try to find a way to make someone else's day. Be a nicer person today and keep trying until it comes naturally. And may the other things you do today be influenced by your thoughtfulness and genuineness. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay tuned to such helpful content. Thanks for watching.